shit. What's good? What's good? Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's poppin' with the population, man? There go, baby girl. GG, NC, what's up? Cello, what's up? What's the word? What's the word? Shout out to my moderators, man. Y'all do a great job. Real talk. Alright, I'm gonna give y'all a little while to get up in here. I got 94 people in here, I only got 19 likes. Y'all hit that like button. That's why the videos ain't getting no views. Hit the like button, gang. You're a sweet place. There she go. I had to delete that live from yesterday. They had a copyright claim on it, and I ain't have a chance to delete it, so I ain't want to take no chances. Somebody said, where are you? I'm at work. I was just on pass yesterday. I started my passes yesterday. I told y'all we moving closer. So shout out to everybody that's, you know what I'm saying, that's still rocking with me, that's continue to support the channel. I'm gonna speak briefly on what I spoke on yesterday. I got something big that I'm preparing. So anybody who got any acting skills, anybody who trying to boost up their YouTube channel, man, send videos to my Instagram. My Instagram is street_newstv. That's my real Instagram. It's a couple of different Instagrams out there that's claiming to be me. They not me, y'all. Don't send them no money. Don't do none of that. Street_Newz with a Z TV. That's my real Instagram. All that other shit, them imposters right there. That's what I call the breach of security, man. Shout out Virginia. Shout out Tennessee. I'm actually down the street from Tennessee right now. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Okay, so I got 130 people in here. I'm gonna speak on the JHE, Trav, and BCR Mezzle, which he started going by after Duck died. BCR, which is Big Cloud Records. So after Doug died, Mezzle started going hard with the music. Mezzle started shout out to Prison Channel's Beef Central. He just became a lieutenant in the game. Real talk. Okay, so he started going hard. You know, he felt like he had to take the slack up for Duck or whatever. And he was dissing a lot of people. He started dissing a lot of people. I guess he felt like it was a lot of people dissing Duck, so he had to take up for Duck. I actually ran into a guy in the county, man, that was from Mezzle neighborhood. Mezzle was a stone or whatever, but Mezzle got out with Duck real heavy. And he even was fucking with Mama Duck, you know what I'm saying? And in his video, like right before he died, I want to say he made this video a couple days before he died, or like a week or two before he died. Mama Duck was telling him, you know, like, shit, just do your thing, chill out with the dissing. And, you know, he was still dissing or whatever, but everybody was thinking like this was get back for, a lot of people were saying he had something to do with Jado. Everybody know old block Jado ended up being killed. A lot of people, that's DQ little brother. And then O Block started, the shorties from O Block started going by the Jado Jump Out Boys. But a lot of people saying like O Block did that to him or whatever. Then that was get back for Jado, which they were saying Mezzle killed Jado. I don't know how true that is, but anyway, come to find out, JHE Trav ended up getting caught with the pistol that killed Mezzle. Now, by him getting caught with the pistol that killed Mezzle, that tell me a whole lot right there. That tell me, for one, you a stupid motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You stupid. And J.H.E. Trav, if y'all listen to some of his songs, they had started going hard. The whole J.H.E. with Ruger. You know what I'm saying? I like a song that they came out with not too long ago called What We Learning. And all of them was going hard on it, but yeah, he got caught with the gun, so one, you stupid. That gun I don't know why niggas from the city will hold on to a motherfucking pipe. That bitch will have 19 bodies on it. They'll hold on to a pipe and hold on to it and hold on to it until they get caught with it. Like, niggas ain't that broke to be holding on to pipes like that. So it's like, are y'all keeping these guns for souvenirs or y'all, what's going on with that? Like, I ain't never seen so much stupidity and so much self-snitching. Like, niggas is literally getting they self locked up. Like, how do you get caught with a murder weapon? You know what I'm saying? Like, that motherfucker supposed to be like hot lava in your hand. Like, I don't want nothing to do with a gun that I know got bodies on it. You know what I'm saying? I know a nigga that got killed with a gun. A nigga that got killed because a nigga sold him a gun that had bodies on it. The nigga didn't know the gun had bodies on it, but the nigga ended up finding out the gun had been, used for a hit. He tried to buy the gun back from the nigga. The nigga, he tell the nigga like, man, the gun got bodies on it. The nigga didn't want to even, sell the nigga the gun back. So the nigga ended up coming back and killing him. Because, hey, you don't want to sell the gun back. We trying to get rid of the gun, man. You don't want to sell it back. So now we going to go ahead and knock you off. Like, niggas done lost their life over less. But why niggas want to hold on to murder weapons is beyond me. So, one, you stupid. Two, it's like, I don't know how close they was in that situation, but they had to be pretty close for Mezzle to end up getting backdoor. For us to be calling it a backdoor, they had to be pretty close. But my thing is, if my memory serves me correctly, Mezzle was dissing guys from 051. So if you was dissing guys from 051, what is you even doing fucking with J.H.E., period? We all know J.H.E. and MOB, they connected. I mean, MOB or 051, we know they connected. So Mezzle ain't had no business getting down with them at no parties or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though you have situations to where guys you might have a family member over here. You might have a nigga that you grew up with over here. And the nigga that you grew up with beefing with the set that your family member part of. You know what I'm saying? And you really like trying to stay out of us, so you kick it with both sides. Well, in the city of Chicago, you can't do that, man. You gotta pick a side and stick with that side. That's just how you gotta do it. If you don't pick a motherfucking side and stick to it, you gonna become a statistic. Why? Because don't nobody care nothing about you being friends or family or none of that shit with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I think we just had... Okay, that was the same person. Now somebody saying, the big homie saying Mezzle was hit from friendly fire. It was a shootout and he got hit from his own side. My thing is, that may be true. But from what I just heard, I heard the man's sister going off on Trav and saying it was a backdoor situation. So, like, at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna kind of like I'm gonna give more towards her, because at the end of the day, you just a motherfucker in the comment section. I ain't saying you wrong, but I'm gonna say, like, I feel like she got to know more about what's going on than you do. Unless you a motherfucker in the comment section that was there, or a motherfucker in the comment section that was close to the situation. You may be, I don't know, but I don't think she just gonna get on the internet and say like, hey man, this nigga backdoored my brother, but ain't nobody talking about that. That's how she was coming. I got 220 viewers, man. I got 91 likes. Y'all hit that like button. That's why the views ain't going up, because YouTube ain't recommended my videos. They got me out of the algorithms, y'all. Y'all gotta get me back in the algorithms. Y'all gotta hit that like button. I promise y'all it don't cost nothing. It ain't gonna make your finger cramp up or nothing like that. Your shit ain't gonna start bleeding or nothing. Hit the like button, gang. Real talk. But yeah, I doubt if she just get on the internet and just do that. But like I said, even if it was a mistake and it was friendly fire, bro, you still got to get rid of that gun. You still got to get rid of that gun. That's something you got to do that, gang. Like, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I definitely don't want to go to jail for a body that I caught. You know what I'm saying? But I damn sure don't want to go to jail for a body that I caught by accident. Like, real talk. In a shootout in a little ass hotel room. Like, that whole situation sound crazy to me. It really do. But man, I wish the best to everybody in that situation, man. R.I.P. Mezzle. You know what I'm saying? I feel like shit, he was going crazy. He just should have, got out of there with all that dissing and shit. What do I think? If it's my opinion is whatever happened, man, he should have got rid of that gun. He shouldn't have got caught with no motherfucking murder weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like that how I'm explaining this shit to the police? Like, how I'm explaining this shit? What I'm gonna say? You know? And dealing with the city of Chicago, he might get away with it. I mean, he might, they might not even charge him with the shit, depending on how the situation went, depending on how much proof they got. I don't think they got too much proof. They probably just got the gun. You know what I'm saying? So this case is very beatable. Sad to say, but it's very beatable. And shit, it is what it is. This other situation, these dudes just lost the case with XX, which we all knew that was gonna happen. First of all, you dealing with the state of Florida. Florida do not play. As a matter of fact, don't come to no state in the South trying to get off or do nothing. I'm telling y'all that now. Y'all see I'm going through what I'm going through right now because I got caught with 1.5 grams of fucking weed. You know what I'm saying? The dicks, we call it, in Chicago, we call the detectives the dicks. You know what I'm saying? The dicks and the motherfucking CPD done pulled up plenty of days while motherfuckers was actually rolling up blunts and got motherfuckers on the wall searching them and shit. And they ain't even take the weed or none of that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't thinking about no motherfucking weed. When you go to the Midwest, when you go up north, when you go out west, they ain't thinking about no fucking weed because it's a lot going on. But certain places in the South, they'll book you for anything. You know what I'm saying? So don't come to the South thinking you can get away with shit. But in XXX Tentacion case, they got these boys on camera. They got them on camera. Then one of the niggas was snitching. Out the gate, he was snitching. You know what I'm saying? First, he got on the internet and was talking about he did the shit. He knew who did it. They got this from XX and all of this, which was fucking retarded. Niggas want clout for everything they do. Niggas want clout for everything they do. Nigga ain't gonna miss an opportunity to get some clout. You know what I'm saying? But that shit get you 100 years. Look at TK. TK, he did the race. TK did the race for about 3-4 months. And then guess what? We ain't hear nothing else from TK. TK got 70 motherfucking years right now because he wanted to do the race. And Texas made an example out of his ass. Again, the South. You know what I'm saying? Now they trying to put Drake in it. I think Future name came up. All these rappers and shit name came up. And you got motherfuckers who believe that shit. Then you got motherfuckers who think like me. Like, do I think Drake has something to do with that? Hell no. Is it possible? Hell yeah. But at the same time, like, I think if Drake would have had something to do with that, I don't think Drake would have paid no dumb motherfuckers like this to do nothing like that. Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers like that will tell on themselves. They'll easily tell on Drake. And then the communication got to be there. If you putting hits on motherfuckers, how did you do this? How did you put this hit on somebody's head? What, you did it through this person, did it through that person? They had to receive the money some type of way. Unless it was a Ray Caruso type situation. Shout out D Sweet. I see you. Definitely shout out Queen Lotus. Somebody said the problem is all these niggas be high all the time. I definitely second that motion. 255, man. I got 144 likes. Y'all hit that like button for me. Y'all already know what it is, gang. That's another thing, too. We can definitely talk about that right now. Niggas be on 19 drugs, man. And I always want to go do hits. Want to go rob. Want to go steal. That's how you get either smoked or locked up. Because you so high, you can't even really function. Like, straight up. If you gonna do some shit like that, I ain't telling y'all what to do. I prefer you not put yourself in that situation, because 9 times out of 10, you going to jail. But if you gonna do some shit like that, surely you need to be sober, at least while you doing it, gang. Like, straight up. Like, straight up, that's crazy to me. And then now you got all these fake perks and shit out here. Like, I'd be scared to take a pill. But motherfucker want to be like Kodak Black. You knew the pill was fake, but you still ate. Your ass gonna be laying on the slab somewhere because you want to be the biggest drug addict you can be. Like, it's crazy. Don't get me wrong. Me, myself, personally, I smoke the hell out of some weed. You know what I'm saying? I drink some alcohol. But all that popping pills and these exotic drugs that you don't know what's in them, motherfuckers smoking roach spray, all that shit, like, at the end of the day, man, when I get up out of here, I'm trying to be completely sober. I ain't even smoking no weed no more, because weed what got me in here now. Weed what got me locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might drink occasionally some wine and shit, you know what I'm saying, when I'm, when I'm kicking it, laying back and shit like that. But as far as the drugs, motherfuckers should have went to their class, man. Motherfuckers should have listened to what they were saying at their class back in the day. Because them drugs and shit like that, that shit is a dead end. And motherfuckers will get on them drugs and then go do dumbass shit and end up locked up. Now you in the county and you sober and you like, damn, what the fuck I did? And now you done caught 3 bodies. You done caught 3 murder charges, and you don't even really understand how detrimental it was that you was doing them drugs. Like, the drugs play a major part in this shit, you know? And damn, so now, like, motherfuckers got fentanyl out there, trank, horse tranquilizer. Like, don't get me wrong, drugs are bad all the way around, but certain shit just is not for niggas. You ain't got no business on no meth or no shit like that. Like, certain drugs ain't for us. If I get high, I want to get high and get lazy, go to sleep. Or get high or drinking, feel good. I want to be happy. I don't want to do no fucking drugs that's going to make me want to catch a body or turn me into a fucking zombie. And then make a song about it. Like, that shit cool. Like, see, Jeezy and T.I. and them, they was rapping about making money off selling drugs. Now motherfuckers rapping about being high off doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? I blew the whole check. I done bought lean, which the lean ain't shit no more. All that shit really some duplicate shit. That yellow and that green shit and that red shit, that high-tech shit, all that shit, that's some bullshit. You ain't even got the activists out there no more. But motherfuckers on lean, they want to spend their money on pills. They want to spend their money on weed. You buying honey out the store. You on all type of shit. Like, damn, it's only so far your body gonna take you, gang. Straight up, it's only so far your body gonna take you. Your body ain't gonna take you too far on that shit. Like, straight up. And them pills and that ice, because that's what a lot of people doing. Especially in the South. Like, a lot of niggas are on ice. Let me tell y'all something about ice, man. And this is from personal experience, but not as of me doing the drugs, me being around people while they doing the drugs. That should have had you up 3-4 days. That should have had you up 3-4 days. And then, once you up 3-4 days and sleep deprivation kick in, I'm telling you, man, you start seeing shit. You start seeing shit, you start getting paranoid like a motherfucker trying to do something to you. Like, a motherfucker on meth and guns don't mix. So y'all niggas keep on doing that crank or whatever y'all call it, speed or whatever. Y'all keep doing that shit. Y'all gonna keep catching cases. Then, not to mention, if the police catch you manufacturing that shit, you not white. They not gonna give you no pass. They trying to slay your motherfucking ass. They trying to give you 50, 70, 100 years. And don't let no kids be around while you making this shit. Or you be done blew up some shit trying to make this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, everything ain't for everybody, man. If y'all gonna do shit, man, stick to weed, bro. Stick to weed and alcohol, gang. Like, straight up, that's enough right there. Yeah. Somebody said, I don't think you should have been locked up for stuff that's legal in most states. It's legal because it comes from the ground. The stuff that comes from a lab is bad news. I definitely agree with you, and I don't think I should have been locked up either, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we just being honest. Technically, I was in a state, which I shouldn't even fucking came back to, but technically I was in a state where, you know, weed is illegal, and I got caught. I broke the motherfucking law. You see what I'm saying? Now, I ain't think they was gonna do me how they did me, but it is what it is, and here we are now. I can't even continue to cry over this shit. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But my situation, just to let y'all know, my situation just looking at me like this man, I was doing good as hell. Then this shit happened, and then it just, everything got fucked up. I had to leave my hands, I had to leave my business in the hand of other people that really didn't know how to, you know, conduct my business. So now I'm in the process of trying to rebuild everything, and not just with the YouTube shit. My whole life, and damn near, which I'm cleaning it up now, but everything I had, I damn near lost everything within 2 years. All cause I got caught with 1.5 grams of motherfucking weed. Like straight up. So that's just how serious that shit is. Don't get it twisted, man. This shit very serious. You know? I ain't never been through, you know, shit like I'm going through now. And like which really is getting better now. But the shit I've been through in the past 2 years, and like I said, ain't just dealing with this YouTube. It ain't just dealing with me even being locked up. It's a lot of personal shit that have happened and that have went down since I've been locked up, that I'ma definitely clean up when I get up out of here. But the point that I'm making to y'all is over 1.5 grams of fucking weed. Over 1.5 grams of weed. In Alabama, a 3-year sentence is a trafficking charge. Like if you get caught with some bricks, they give you like 3 years, mandatory. But see, when you a motherfucker who out here doing your thing and they know you a threat, guess what? They'll do you how they did me. I already know that, gang, and I appreciate that. I know I'm gonna get it back, but you know, this is a learning experience. I learned a lot going through this situation right here. And to be honest with you, I don't wish this shit on nobody. I don't wish death on nobody, and I don't wish being locked up away from your kids, away from your girl, away from your family or whatever. I don't wish that on nobody. Because at the end of the day, I ain't killed no motherfucking body. You know, SN hands, I ain't got no blood on my hands. I ain't got no bodies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no bodies, but that just goes to show y'all how they'll do y'all. Like, it ain't just me. Imagine how many other motherfuckers that got smoked like that for minor shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta keep y'all motherfucking head on the swivel. In the city of Chicago, man, listen. I done had partners die since I've been locked up, man, off fake pills. I done had partners get caught trying to make peace with niggas. I done had partners, man, and I'm talking about all this in 2 years since I've been locked up, man. You know? I done had partners die from all type of miscellaneous shit. Niggas getting hit by CTA, but I'm talking about all type of shit that went down. You know, I done took all type of losses. My grandma had just died before I got locked up. My granddad got cancer. I can't be there. You know what I'm saying? My mama, her health fucking falling out. I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, for real, like, it's a whole lot to go through for minute shit. That's why you always gotta be careful. This is life. You only get one life. You only got one life to live. So, hey, do the best you could to be careful, because it's so precious. And when I was on pass this weekend, like y'all seen, I had did that live or whatever. It wasn't nothing but a little 4-hour pass. But you know what I'm saying? It meant everything, man. It just to see my kids. My little boy, he done got so big, so fast. He's so smart. You know what I'm saying? He got a motherfucking iPhone 13. My little girl, she 2 years old, and she just so smart, it don't make no sense. She got a motherfucking iPhone 12 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really know what she doing with it. And that was really my first time kicking it with my little girl since she been in the world. When I got locked up, she was like 5 or 6 months old. You see what I'm saying? Everybody forget about you. Like, man, don't take yourself through that bullshit. Like, straight up, that shit ain't worth it, man. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If don't nobody else love y'all, man, I love y'all. Cause 9 times out of 10, I look at myself like I am y'all. You know what I'm saying? I done been through all that shit. I done did everything except killed the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's some shit I don't want to be. I don't want to do. I don't want to be no killer. I don't want to take nobody's life. Because at the end of the day, I believe in karma. And that shit gonna come back tenfold. And for my kids or my girl or my mama or my brothers that had to lose their life or something happened to them behind some shit that I did, that's the worst thing a motherfucker do right there, man. Like, shout out to my boy Kyle Wilson, man. He said, appreciate you, SNTV. You're the first YouTube channel that introduced me to Chicago culture and news. You definitely need a podcast, and I hope you get it. Yeah, y'all already know that was already in the play. I had a lot of shit going on before I got locked up, and I've been having some guys hit me up about joining their podcast, but honestly speaking, I don't think that I'm gonna do that, because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to dictate to me what I can and can't do or what I can and can't say. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like I always tell y'all, this ain't my channel. This our channel. You know? So I feel like if I'm on somebody else's podcast, then I can't help nobody else. Because 9 times out of 10, motherfucker put something in the contract to basically make your channel their channel. And even if they don't, if I'm on somebody else's podcast, how could I really put my all into my shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. And it's people out here working. It's people out here really trying to do shit. And there's a lot of people that want their own, you know, trying to boost their channel up. So I got my own people. So I ain't really, you know, I ain't really looking to sign with nobody else to do no shit like that. But at the same time, definitely, man, I'm definitely finna do the podcast thing. And like I said, I got my book I'm finna publish, and I'm writing a script for something else. So y'all, man, y'all send me them videos to my DM, man. Straight up. I can't do and say what I want to do and say right now because of my situation, but I ain't got much longer. And then my passes go from 4s to 8s to 36. No, I go from 4s to 8s. After I get done with my 8s, I go to 72s. I get a 72, I get a 3-day furlough. Then I go from 36 to 48, 36 to 48. So just being transparent with y'all, I'm going to be coming out every week from now on. You know? But this first, like, month and a half is going to be number 4-hour passes. So the lives ain't going to be long or whatever. Paul B, I appreciate that donation. He said, favorite bars / restaurants in Chicago. Of course, Home Run Inn. Home Run Inn, that's my shit. It's a restaurant. If you're from Chicago, you might be familiar with it. It's called Arts. They really a breakfast joint. You know what I'm saying? Arts. Man, what's that popcorn place downtown? I want to say Gary's or Garrett's. I fuck with that. Now a lot of people be talking about Harold's Chicken. Don't get me wrong, Harold's Chicken, that shit. But man, listen, it's more to it than Harold's. We had a chicken joint on Chicago Avenue. I don't even know if it's still there no more, called Coleman's. That shit was slap. If you from the West Side, Austin neighborhood, you already know Coleman's. That shit was busting. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Dean's was good too. But shout out to Harold's, man. Harold's, that shit good too. I ain't gonna lie. It's really in the mild sauce. And then one thing I like about Harold's, like, even in Atlanta, I went to Harold's, that shit was still good. The mild sauce was a little watered down and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it was still good. Then you got, as far as bars, shit like Chicken George. If y'all from my neighborhood, man, y'all from out west, man, y'all already know, man. Anywhere near that Chicken George, y'all already know. Where the old heads used to meet up and congregate and shit. You know what I'm saying? Might meet somebody grandma in there. Y'all know how that shit go. What else? What else? Vienna's, man. Vienna's. You might go up in Vienna's, get you a motherfucking suicide. You might get you Italian beef dipped in hot pepper, a gyro, you know what I'm saying? Piece of puff. Vienna's, we can't leave Vienna's out. Vienna's will save me plenty of days, you know what I'm saying? Cheap as hell. I used to go get a motherfucking double bacon cheeseburger every other day. You know, the fries come with it, and shit used to be busting. Also, I definitely got to shout out them little Mexicans that be pushing them carts, man. They be putting the butter and the salt and pepper and shit, the butter and the seasoning salt and shit, whatever that be on them corns, man. That shit be so good. That shit be so good. Straight up. Sharks. I like sharks too. I like sharks too. You know what I'm saying? You the real street legend, for real, for real. You talk real shit, gang. Touchdown, I appreciate that, gang. No jumper, just show it's best to stay solo. I don't know what